Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Monday the 7th of October 2019 and we're reporting a slight weakening in the gold and silver price despite a number of economic, adverse and geopolitical events occurring. And we ask, why is this happening? So let's investigate. We're often asked by subscribers, why haven't gold and silver prices risen more? Or why sometimes do they fall back, even though external factors suggest that their prices should rise and considerably? The natural default is then to assume manipulation and leave it at that, when quite often, and we would argue more often than not, it is the case that traders are looking beyond today's horizons and more towards next week's, next month's, or the next quarter. And also very often, events have already been priced in. Let's take a look at today, for example. 1. It's been reported that China is reluctant to agree to a broad trade deal with Washington ahead of their 10th and 11th of October talks. 2. The US has started withdrawing troops from North Syria, clearing the way for a Turkish operation against Kurdish fighters in the border area. 3. A second intelligence officer whistleblower has come forward in the impeachment case against President Trump, according to lawyers. 4. UK house price growth is at a 6-year low. 5. Hong Kong protest marches erupt into violence. 6. President Trump accuses Nancy Pelosi of treason. 7. German factory orders fell 0.6% in August, twice as much as forecast by economists, which means demand has now fallen on a year-on-year basis for 15 straight months. 8. The Fed agreed on Friday to extend the $75 billion overnight repo support from October to at least November the 4th. And 9. The US Nasdaq and Dow opening down today, with potential further losses expected. So, on the back of this, what has happened to gold and silver prices? Well, gold is down $5 at $14.99, and silver is down just 1 cent at $17.54, having been some 16 cents lower earlier today. With the news that has come out, one would have expected both to rise at least by 1%, as we clearly have a worsening economy and more tensions occurring politically within the United States and geopolitically in the Middle East and Hong Kong. What is noticeable is that the dollar index has so far remained firm at 98.8, and many analysts are actually waiting for the FOMC minutes due out on Wednesday. Our contention at the moment is that quite a large amount of turmoil and disappointing economic news has already been priced in. And only if these things deteriorate further and faster will we see a major impact on gold and silver prices, though we do affirm that their price should be a little higher than they are at present. That said, markets are worried that the Fed reducing rates at the end of October is not a foregone conclusion. They fear that they may wait until later in the year, and so they are waiting to see what news develops in the meantime. What do you think needs to happen to excite the precious metal market, and when do you see it occurring? Before we go, we also wish to remind members and subscribers that yesterday we published the Inner Sanctum video interview with Paul Thorpe, watch dealer, where he highlighted those watches and areas that he thought was good for investment purposes. Now, we've done this on the request of members who saw the first video and have a keen interest in this subject. Now, we know the purpose of our channel is not to discuss watches, but sometimes it is useful to take a brief look at other investable assets, if only for comparison purposes. If there are other asset classes you wish us to look at, then do let us know in the comments below. We have listed in the description box a link to Paul Thorpe's interview and the last few video podcasts that we have produced. Thank you for listening. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.